Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Bloons on the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day as usual. So, we did another extreme late game, as you can see. Actually, I'll show how long it is. Or no. I think in last episode, what I just realized, I think I forgot to put up the box in last episode over the time. That's something, again, I need to get used to, I need to get it as like a habit to, what am I trying to say? I need to get into a habit of doing that, so. But basically, for this extreme late game, I sped it up. It's not because it's longer. It's because at the end of the last extreme late game that we did, I was kind of thinking about what I should do for next time, and I was thinking about speeding it up, mainly because there was 3 different episodes, which that's not a problem that there's 3 episodes, but each episode was 20 to 30 minutes, and when I was actually watching through them, I felt bored after the third, to be honest, in the second game I felt bored, not because of the gameplay, but because with the last extreme late game, we did like, we did a late game that, or like a late game that we usually do, like Ice, Ninja, Super Monkey. So we did like the same stuff, and I knew that on top, like spending that much time doing the same stuff, I felt like I was even kind of bored of it. So I decided to speed this one up. But with this extreme late game, we did something different. We went with Ninja, Super Monkey, Mortar, Ice. So I'm pretty sure this is the best late game setup. So this is the reason we did this, and so yeah, that's what we're doing for this episode. We are back with Sub2Pewds, doing this extreme late game. So a big mistake that I made that you guys will see throughout this, throughout the first half of this gameplay is I messed up my Super Monkeys, or my Super Monkey temples the first time, which gave me a big disadvantage because of how badly I messed them up. Basically, what I did was I was building the Super Monkey temples as like normal, as what I normally build them up as, like I did, like in last extreme late game, where we did Ninja, Ice, Super Monkey. So basically, what I did was I built up a good like 9. I'm not really sure how many. It was a good like 8 or 9 Super Monkey temples, and they had. I just built them up with Ninja, Ice, Super Monkey. So I did Sun God. I did Technological Terror, and then I did both of the Ice. I did both of the Ice upgrades, and then both of the Ninja upgrades. So doing that, I realized that, oh wait, I have a Mortar to use after I finished like 8 of them. So I had to sell every single one and rebuild them up, which it was kind of difficult to fit that many towers close enough together. So there was a few of them where I think it was actually most of them where I only put one set upgrade of a mortar. So like if I would put both upgrades of mortars, so like one that's 4-2 and one that's 2-4. With some of them I only did a 2-4, and then with some of them I only did a 4-2. So they weren't like the max power they could have been, which was a little unfortunate. But since I didn't realize that the first time, I made quite a few mistakes in here. But in this extreme late game, we still made it to a very high round. Definitely the farthest round I've ever made it. It's kind of funny, back-to-back episodes of the farthest I've ever made it. Although this gameplay is going to be cut into 2 episodes, but what I did this time is since I sped it up, it's going to be 2 times as fast. So we're going to have 2 episodes of 15 minutes, or around 15 minutes. This one's going to be about 16 minutes, but we're going to have 2 episodes, and each one be about 15 minutes. The second game, or the second episode of this is probably going to be around more towards 20 minutes, just because the later rounds do start to lag more. Although it didn't lag too much. There was a few lag spikes every now and then, but the time did slow down since we were doing so late. So like later in the game, it does end up slowing down. So instead of 3 episodes, and like my main worry, I just interrupted myself. That was kind of weird. My main worry with this is it's when making an episode like this, my main worry with this is that the Extreme Late game before this, I didn't speed up. So when speeding up this one, I didn't want to offend Sub2Pewds since I didn't leave this one at normal speed. So that was the kind of thing I was worried about. So if for any reason I offended you, Sub2Pewds, because this game was sped up and the other one wasn't, it's not because the gameplay was boring or anything like that. It's just because, partially because of how long of a game it is. I should have sped up the 50 minute one, but I didn't think about it at the time. So now that I've kind of thought about it, I'm going to be speeding up this one. I did ask him, but usually what I do, like, I did ask him if it was okay if I sped it up, which I usually do before each episode. If I think like it could offend someone, I would ask that person that I played with just to make sure we were good on the same level and stuff. But I did realize, which was what I usually do, I messaged them a little too late because I'm pretty sure he's sleeping right now. So that wasn't the smartest thing for me to do, and I apologize for messaging you while you were sleeping. But that's what I do. That's what I've done a few times. Cause like as I said before, a lot of people live in like different time zones in different areas, so I forget that because I don't think ahead. I'm a procrastinator, so since I don't think ahead, as I'm editing it, I message them and then not realizing that they're probably sleeping. So something I definitely need to work on in the future is messaging them earlier, so that I do not wake them up or anything like that. But yeah, so that's kind of something I did want to go over. When doing episodes like these, like for example, since we've done a late game, I think I already explained that. But when we're doing kind of like the same idea and then I change it for the second person, I don't want that. I don't want the second person to feel like offended or anything because the gameplay, it's the same, but I alter it in some way. Like for example, the way I altered this one is I sped it up. So that's kind of what I'm talking about in terms of altering. And I do apologize if you hear noises in the background. I am at my dad's, and when I go to my dad's, there's a lot of people here, so I have to like record in the basement because I am recording in the basement right now. There's been a few previous episodes where I've recorded in the basement as well. You guys probably can't tell because like the audio or anything is not different. Sometimes it echoes. It echoed in a room that was like right next to me. And honestly, recording in basements actually makes me less terrified of being in a basement. So I mean, I guess that's a plus of recording in a basement. But most of the time, I'm at my mom's and I record in my room. So yeah, which I prefer. But I've had to cut out a few parts because my brothers keep yelling down the stairs trying to mess with me because I told them, because they know I have like a YouTube channel and stuff, and they know when I record because I tell them when I'm recording, and I also go downstairs. So every now and then, if I'm a little quiet, I'm trying to listen for them because first of all, I don't want them kind of yelling and interrupting the video because it's kind of annoying. But yeah, it's just something I have to put up with here, so I guess I will. But I also, what I meant by procrastinator is I wait until the last minute to do everything. I don't know why, but I do. So they're stomping again, so I apologize for that. If the cuts are obvious every now and then, it is because they keep interrupting. So I'm trying to avoid it as well as possible. But the main reason I speed up, the only thing I'm probably going to be speeding up is late games from now on, or extremely late games from now on, because after the first couple rounds, it's pretty much kind of like the same thing, like putting down the same towers, building up the same temples, and so on. So that's kind of the reason I do that. But again, the second episode is probably going to be closer to 20-25 minutes, because the later game, the time slows down. I'm not sure why it does, because the game doesn't lag, but the time slows down. And the reason Sub2Pewds was crying here is because I was completely messing up my tower placement. As I said before, I was just putting the wrong towers together, which is another reason I kept losing so much money was because I had to keep selling towers, or I just put temples over other temples and just sucked in other temples and just kept messing everything up. I was losing money, I was losing time, I was losing a lot of stuff. And my brothers are really annoying me right now. They keep shouting random things, 'cause like I'm right next to the stairs, and they come to the top of the stairs, and they shout stuff, so then I have to keep stopping the video and continuing. So I apologize if you can hear some of their yelling in the background or stomping. They're very loud. But yeah. So, yeah, in these last few minutes, I'm probably just going to tell a couple stories about a few different games. So, Fortnite, I was playing today. I was playing Fortnite earlier today with my little brother. Or one of them anyways, and I was thinking about recording it, and then at the end of that video, kind of like saying, if you guys like to play with me, just let me know, because Fortnite, as I was saying in the previous episode, works pretty similar with BT Battles. If you guys just let me know you'd like to play, we can just get it set up. It wouldn't be too difficult. I wouldn't have to live stream or anything like that, which I do want to live stream, but again, I know something I was also thinking about is, before I was saying like finding the right times for everyone to come to the live stream, because I want as many people as possible to come to the live stream. But something I was also thinking about is, no matter what time I streamed, there was always going to be some people that were not able to make it. So there's not really anything I'd be able to do about that, so I do apologize, but I'm not really sure when I plan on streaming. But I definitely want to do it more soon, and just, yeah, more often. Because I think I've streamed once in the past, and I streamed BT Battles with Awesome Clasher, and it was a lot of fun. But some people were not able to make it, and there was a few people that were upset, and that's understandable, because they weren't able to be there live. And I was telling a couple people that I'll be streaming again in the future, and I really want to make that happen, because I don't want to lie to them. I don't want to lie in general, because I hate lying. I hate being lied to. So yeah, it's kind of like a two-way street with me. Like, I don't like to be lied to, and I don't like to lie. It's kind of like a I don't know what I was trying to say. Wait. But yeah, that's kind of the way I roll. That's kind of my motto, I guess you could call it that. Yeah, sure. My motto. There was something I was thinking about, but I can't remember. But I've been playing a lot of. I've been having a blast in Ring of Elysium as well. I've been playing. I mainly play third person, but Ring of Elysium is like my main game that I'm focusing on getting better at, and then Fortnite, like, I want to get better at that too. But like my basic plan is, like, with Fortnite, I just kind of want to get in and mess around and playground and stuff. I enjoy playground the most, and I like to just get in and mess around with some people. What I mean by mess around is, like, play around, like, have build battles and stuff like that. And then Ring of Elysium is kind of my main game that I grind on to get better and better and better. Like, I mess around in that game too, but I don't like to mess around as much in Ring of Elysium, because Ring of Elysium is the game I want to grind and get better at. So I want to make sure I can get kills, more kills, and more kills every single time I play, so I can keep improving. And Ring of Elysium is just kind of the game that I like to just jump in, mess around, have some fun, build some battles, or go to Playground. Playground's what I really like to play in. That, and I think it's Team Rumble, but it was changed to like NFL something. I'm not sure the exact name, and I'm not sure why, but I'm sure you guys can hear people stomping right now, and again, I apologize for that. I guess for now on, I'm gonna pre-record videos, but as I said before, I'm a procrastinator, so if I plan on doing it, I may not even do it. But with YouTube, it's different. The procrastination. I mean, it's the same as in, like, I wait till the very last minute to upload. Nope. I'm basically just a procrastinator, so it mainly affects school, because I always wait till the last minute to study or for something or do homework. With YouTube, it doesn't really apply, though, because every time I record, it's not like something I have to do, and it's not like a chore or anything. I love to upload videos, so it's not like something I push to the last minute to do. It may seem like that, but I don't know. It's not something I procrastinate to do, because I see like procrastination as something that I dread doing, and I wait till the last minute, push it to the last minute to do it. But with YouTube, it's not like that. Like when I upload and stuff, since I love to upload and chat with you guys and stuff. So